up, y'all? This is Drunk in the Sun with Joe and Tom. Guess what?
We're gonna get drunk and talk about everything under the sun.
Show about anything under the sun.
We didn't do that. All right, let's do it.
This episode is fire. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh shit! Coming at you every week.
First of all, this is for entertainment. We're not educational.
Yeah.
We're not.
If you're coming to get your education from us, you are clearly misguided.
Exactly.
But check us out. We're the show about anything and everything under the sun. Check us out. Cops show up. Like, what are you doing in there? He's like, I swear to God. Swear to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Hey, what up, y'all, man? This is Drunk in the Sun with John. I said John? John? No, it's Tom. Tom and Joe. God damn, how drunk am I? Hey, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just drinking. Screaming, I deserve this. What did he deserve? Fuck!
Like and subscribe so you get the notifications when we do drop something. Probably pretty fucking lame. But anyways, check it out. Drunk in the Sun, podcast about anything and everything under the sun.
Oh yeah, did you watch the fucking, you said you watched Game of Thrones prequel?
Yeah, dude.
What'd you think about it?
I can't talk. See, I have never seen the first. Never seen. I've only seen like.
Well, you don't need
episode-
to, because if you watch this one, you've seen the others.
But see, that's the thing. I've only seen like the first season of the original Game of Thrones. So in this
I've
one,
seen all 8 seasons.
I was getting like, I know there was like callbacks to shit, but I wasn't catching any of them.
Well, I mean, there was, but there wasn't, in my opinion, because a lot of it was like the names. Like you heard Baratheon's name, you heard the guy with the kingdom with the tower, in the water shit. Like you hear this shit, but I don't know. I saw where the story was going. There's something one thing that threw me off was like spoilers. So when the king prayed forever, he has a C-section and cut his wife the fuck open to get the kid out, and it was a boy. I expected it when they pulled it out. He goes, "Girl, it's a girl."
Yeah,
that's what I expected.
Yeah.
Instead, they go, "It's a boy," and he dies.
Yeah.
You mean? Oh, you saw it, right?
I did see it, but yeah, I mean, it didn't click. You're telling the story, and then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't catch the gravity of the moment.
Yeah, because, but see, but you notice there's a lot of fucking talking in chambers.
Yeah. About,
hey, the bill here, sire. Oh, what about this, sire? In Game of Thrones, there's a lot of that shit going on. Like, I don't know. I may not. I'm not anti Game of Thrones, but I also don't ride its balls.
Yeah. Because
it's cool, but I've seen the entire series, and I probably won't watch it again.
Yeah.
Because I just won't. Like, there's cool parts in it.
Yeah.
But a lot of it's boring as fuck, man. Like, what saves it from the boring parts is the tits and ass. Because there's a lot of that in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Like, there's a fuck ton of that.
Yeah, I've heard that.
If you want to see any kind of sex, I mean any kind of sex, it's in that fucking show.
All right.
So I'm expecting there's going to be more. I mean, the first episode we had a fucking 2 fuck scenes.
Yeah.
You know, with the second fuck scene had all kinds of people in it. But there's a lot of the fucking talking in the chambers. I'm sitting there watching it. I'm like, God damn. They're doing this shit again. It's going to bore me again. Yeah. And you know what? What was the most boringest part of Star Wars Episode 1? Oh, yeah, when the Senate fucking talked.
Yeah.
Same shit in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. You're right. What I did notice, and I wasn't impressed with the special effects or the makeup.
Well, I wasn't impressed with the first dragon we saw.
Yeah.
Like, it looked fake as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
You could see that one guy's hair glued on, basically, though.
It killed me, because I heard they spent astronomical amount on each episode.
Yeah.
I'm like, what'd they do? Just on the set? Like, just building towers?
Yeah,
we're going to build a real castle?
Fuck everything else.
Fuck it all. But I don't know. Like, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to stay tuned because I like dragons, I like tits, and I like violence. And it will have all three of those in there. Yeah. I just have to suffer through the fucking 30, 40 minutes of talking.
The other 15 minutes will be what you want to watch.
I mean, the original series is good for, I think it's good for a first timer. Yeah. And unless you fall in love with it, because I've met people who are like, I've watched it 5 times. And I'm going, how? How the fuck can you watch it 5 times? And I'm like, fuck. I mean, there's episodes that I could probably go back and rewatch, but not the entire series. Yeah. Whereas Seinfeld, I've watched that fucking entire series literally 100 times. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with it, too. I mean, I liked it. It was interesting. But I don't know. I was just like,
I mean, I don't know if it's going to hinder you or not. Because going into it, I have a good grasp of how Westeros worked. Yeah. You know? And the kingdoms. Yeah. There's a bunch of kingdoms and a lot of backstabbing and fucking... And that's what this one's going to end up being. A bunch of backstabbing, a bunch of talking. But
it's one family instead of like...
Right, it's Targaryens. Yeah. But they're going to get everybody involved. And if you think they're not, please.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
All right.
Because that's what makes the kingdoms come together. And like that one scene where they're all pledging to the queen. Yeah. You know, that's what that's supposed to be. Like, they're going to get involved. They're all going to get involved. And I don't know how many episodes they got, so... I don't know what the shot is, but...
Yeah, I don't know. It's only on what episode? We've only had episode 1, right?
1.
Yeah. Pretty good, though. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy what I saw. It's
okay.
It was interesting.
It's no Lord of the Rings. I'm telling you what, like Lord of the Rings, all 6 of those movies, I've seen them multiple times. Yeah. I've only seen Game of Thrones once.
Well, just saying. That's true. And I haven't seen any of that.
I think it's the brutality. Because Game of Thrones, like that one part that you saw where they're cutting that chick up and shit, if you think that's brutal, dude, that ain't shit. And I got a feeling we're about to get in some brutal ass shit in this series. I really think so. Because the one dude that fucking was all pissy that he's not the prince, he's going to do some brutal shit. I can feel it. I can just fucking feel it.
I mean, you can see it in his face.
I mean, what he did to all those people, the criminals, he destroyed all of them. Yeah. I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think he's going to do some brutal fucking shit. Because the original Game of Thrones, a lot of brutal fucking shit went down on that shit. I mean brutal shit, dude. Like shit that haunts you. Like that type of shit.
I've only seen like a season and a half, so...
And I'm waiting for the incest in this one, because there was a lot of that in the other one.
Well,
that's my review on that shit.
Well, check it out.
If you want. I don't really give a fuck. HBO ain't, they're not paying me to say this. They're like, we've never paid you to say that. Like, right.
We're going to pay you
to trash our show.
To pay us.
Fuck them. I do pay them every month. Fuck them.
They got you.
They got me. Whatever. I just want Peacemaker back. Thanks for tuning in to Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
And thank you all for subscribing and liking. From Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun. So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.